1,000 years, but that doesn't matter now. He removed his shirt, stepping closer. My heart pounded wildly. I promise tonight will be unforgettable. I'm exhausted. I don't know what else to do. It feels as though the world has turned its back on me. Ever since I left the orphanage, life has been a relentless struggle. I've been surviving on my own. No friends to help, no family to lean on. I live each day as if I'm merely waiting to drop dead. I'm not okay, neither mentally nor financially. I work as a bartender at a small bar a mile from my home. The pay is pitiful, barely enough to cover the electricity bill. Sometimes I wonder how I've survived all these years. But everything changed one rainy evening. As I closed the bar, I grabbed my umbrella and waited under the soft patter of rain to hail a taxi. I waited for an hour. The cold wind rustled the trees as I shivered, soaked and hopeless. I knew no car would come in this storm, so I decided to walk home. It wasn't too far after all. I walked along the empty road, wind tugging at my umbrella. I was freezing, uncertain if I'd even survive the storm. Then, as if by miracle, a car horn startled me. I turned to see a sleek black luxury vehicle, a classic. I ignored it and kept walking, but it slowed down beside me. The window rolled down, and a man, devastatingly handsome with flawless skin, gazed at me with unblinking eyes. "Where are you going? I can take you," he said in a deep, velvety voice. "You won't make it in this storm." I hesitated. Everything in me screamed not to trust him, but desperation won. He unlocked the door, and I got in, telling him my address. He said nothing, not even a smile. I sat in tense silence. Then something caught my eye in the rearview mirror, a movement. Before I could react, someone behind me pressed a rag over my nose. A sharp dizziness overwhelmed me, and the world faded into darkness. I woke up in a breathtakingly beautiful room, too surreal to belong to this world. I lay on a plush bed, but when I tried to sit up, I was restrained. My wrists were handcuffed to the bed. Panic surged through me. Moments later, the man from the car entered. I screamed at him. "Let me go, you bastard! What are you going to do to me?" He said nothing, just uncuffed me and walked out in silence. I snatched my phone and bolted toward the door, only to crash into someone. I stumbled into the arms of another man, tall, with flowing hair and a chiseled face. He was heartbreakingly attractive, but I shoved him aside, ready to flee, until he grabbed my wrist, his grip strong as stone. With eerie ease, he lifted me and laid me gently back on the bed. I begged him to let me go, but he simply stared, like a starving lion eyeing its prey. "Do none of you speak?" I yelled, trembling. "Are you all mute?" He left the room, locking it behind him. I collapsed into sobs. As miserable as my life was, I longed to return to it. I didn't know what these men wanted, but I feared the worst. Later, hunger gnawed at me. I found fruit in the fridge and devoured it. Then I heard muffled voices outside and pressed my ear to the door. "She must be eliminated immediately," one voice said. "No," another responded. "She belongs to me. I alone will decide her fate." My heart raced. Who were these people? Psychopaths? Criminals? Suddenly, the long-haired man entered again. I grabbed a knife and pointed it at him. "Who are you? What do you want from me?" He came closer. "I can hear your heartbeat," he said softly. "Stay back. I'm serious. I'll stab you." In my panic, I accidentally cut my wrist. Blood dripped onto the floor. I screamed and dropped the knife. Then his eyes changed, glowing red, veins pulsing around them. Fangs emerged from his mouth. He lunged, growling like a beast, grabbed my wrist and began to drink. A strange euphoria coursed through me, foreign, intoxicating. Then everything went black. I woke again in that same bed. This time I wasn't tied down. I was weak but managed to stand. That's when she walked in, a stunning woman with a cold stare, beautiful, like the others. She handed me a plate of food and scanned me from head to toe. "What's so special about you? You're not even that pretty." I said nothing, staring at my bandaged wrist. "I'm talking to you, idiot," she hissed. "What makes you so special that Damon resisted his bloodlust? He never stops once he begins feeding." Damon. So that was his name. And they weren't human. "Why don't you ask him yourself?" I muttered. She grabbed me by the throat, cutting off my breath. Then, like a storm, Damon burst in. "Let her go, Ruby." "But my lord, what's so exceptional about her?" "Touch her again, and you'll visit the devil himself," Damon growled. Ruby dropped me and stormed out. Damon approached, his eyes gentle. "I hear your heart, your blood. Yet I can't finish you." "Why?" I couldn't deny it. I was beginning to feel something too. "I'm sorry for bringing you here," he whispered. "I'm going to erase your memories. You'll forget me, all of this." He looked into my eyes. I woke up on a Sunday, confused. I remembered Friday, the rain, walking home, and now it was Sunday. Had I lost a day? Bella made herself coffee and lay on her bed. Outside her window, Damon watched from the shadows, unable to leave. She was his magnet. Monday. I needed air. I went to the forest, the breeze playing with my hair. A noise startled me. I turned and saw a long-haired man. "Wait," I called. "Do I know you?" He looked surprised and walked toward me. I knew it. Even after I erased your mind, you still feel the connection. He ran to me and kissed me. His lips tasted of blood. Memories rushed back. Damon. My Damon. We embraced as the wind swirled around us like magic. "What a love story," he said. "To love someone without even knowing their name." "I'm Bella," I whispered. He took my hand, and we walked to a hidden cave. "How old are you?" I asked, teasing. 1,000 years, but that doesn't matter now. He removed his shirt, stepping closer. My heart pounded wildly. I promised tonight will be unforgettable. The next day, Bella visited Damon's mansion. A stranger appeared, tall, imposing. Damon stiffened. "So this is the girl who made my little brother weak," the man sneered. "Don't involve her, David. She's innocent," Damon warned. David smiled at me, dark, sinister, and left. But I wasn't afraid. I had Damon. "Who is he?" I asked. "My older brother, a hybrid. One bite from him means death. Stay away, Bella." I returned home reluctantly. At the mansion, David mocked Damon. "You love her? Vampires don't love. You're obsessed. Touch her, and I'll rip your heart out." David laughed. "Let's see what love can do." I waited at the cave for Damon, but he never came. I feared David had done something. I went to the mansion and rang the bell. David answered, grinning. "Suicidal today, aren't we?" he mocked. "Where's Damon?" He reached for me. Instinctively, I slapped him. His eyes flared with rage. Then Damon appeared, standing protectively between us. "She's got fire," David said before leaving. I melted into Damon's arms. Later, David appeared again, challenging Damon to a fight. I watched in horror as they clashed, blood flying. Then, David bit Damon. Wounded and weak, Damon collapsed. I helped him to the cave. "Go," he whispered. "Offer yourself to David. He'll kill you if you don't. I know him." Tears streamed down my face. I went to David. Blood stained my clothes. "Damon is dead. I came to apologize. Please forgive me," trembling. He smirked, took my hand, and led me to his room. Morning. David woke up alone. Bella was gone. His closet, open, something missing. Realization struck. He rushed to the cave and stepped into a lavender trap, his body burning. He was frozen. From the shadows, a woman approached with a cleaver. She removed her hood. Ruby. She swung. His head rolled. Blood poured. Damon hadn't died. He'd told Bella there was a cure, David's own blood. That day when she went to offer herself to Damon, she met Ruby, even though Ruby has always been rude towards her. Yet she knew Ruby feels something for Damon. She'd convinced Ruby to help. Ruby decided to help her to save Damon. Together, they drugged David, stole the vial, and set the trap. The king of monsters was no more. I know it's crazy, but I'm ready. I'm going to meet the love of my life. Not just to be with him, but to become like him. A vampire. We'll live forever together. I will be remembered as the girl who gave away her humanity for love.